on the day that here's how I'm going to bring it home here. The Chiefs will be taking on the Denver Broncos.
I see where you're going.
In a game that you're hoping means something. I can't believe I'm saying these words right now.
I don't think any of us can believe what you're.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
How is this season landing in the Rudd household right now?
Well, I mean, there's been better times, but look, this is a very difficult sport. There are a lot of really good teams and a lot of really good players. A lot of circumstances determine outcomes of games, and if it is, sometimes it's not your year, and if it isn't their year,
right.
It's not. We can't say for sure yet.
Yes.
Although a lot of people seem to be saying so, and understandably, then so be it. And I'm happy for whoever it is.
Well, would you like some hope? I've got some hope for you.
Sure. Bring it on.
See, I wanted you to come here and get some hope. I hopium, if you will, inject some hopium into your Chiefs system.
Just plug it right there.
There we go. Here we go. We're about to inject
hopium into the veins.
Here is the way the Chiefs can make the playoffs.
Okay.
This is a scenario that I think is possible. That's up on the screen right there. Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
They have to win out.
Yep.
Have the Chargers lose 2 of their last 3, because winning out means you beat the Chargers this week.
Mm-hmm.
One of their last 3 losses has to be at Denver. Don't ask me why, it just is.
Mm-hmm.
And the other 2 games in which they'd have to lose one also is at Dallas and home for Houston. Mm-hmm. Those are losable possible games. Mm-hmm. Certainly, to use a Marvel phrase, you see the infinity glove that Justin Herbert is wearing in his left hand right now.
Yeah.
The Colts have to lose twice.
Okay. Yeah.
And the Ravens and Dolphins can't win out. And you're
this does fill me with a little bit of hopium. Honestly, I see that and I think, okay, it's not impossible.
No. And it's more than a Dumb and Dumber chance here. You know what I mean? Like
there's so you're telling me there's a chance.
I'm telling you there's more than a chance right now.
All right.
But the toughest part is they got to win out. And it just seems like they can't put consistent drives or quarters together. And if Mahomes is working, then the receivers might not be, and the defense aren't, or the other way around.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a patchwork offensive line.
And then Andy Reid, his decision this past week, it was just like that blew up
on that 4th down.
Yeah. So that's the tough part, is the winning out part, which never used to be the toughest part.
Yeah. Well, they'll certainly be motivated, but again, sometimes it's not your year. Hopefully it will be, but whatever.
Do you have more hope now? Did I accomplish that mission?
You've really turned me around here, Rich.
How are your fantasy teams doing? Where are we?
Pretty good, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Pretty good.
Which one's got a chance?
They all do.
They all do?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not in like 20 of them.
No, but I mean, hey, I'm in 3 of them and they're all gone. I mean,
really?
It's history. It's gone. It's gone. Like the Goodfellas. He's gone and there's nothing you can do about it.
So there's one that I kind of squeaked into the playoffs.
Okay.
2 other ones I've had a fairly strong showing. But here's the thing about fantasy: you get into the playoffs, it's anybody's. It doesn't. You could have the greatest team, and you could have been undefeated.
Yeah.
You get one weird weekend, and you're done.
You could lose to an.
That's the thing about playoffs: one and done.
I should write that down.
Honestly,
Yeah, let me hold on. I got my pen here.
This is how it works. I don't know if you guys know this.
Profound,
deep thoughts.
Man.
Yeah. No, if you lose, here's the
down.
thing: if you lose in the playoffs, there's a really good chance your season's over.
I had no idea when you put it that way.
Yeah.
It's really final.
Yeah.
Someone else used.
That did not work for us. The one that
Big Dom's lockbox.
Big Dom's lockbox.
Oh, right. That's right. Yeah.
That's
right.
Big Dom's lockbox started like the Ravens, 1-5, and then made a run like the Ravens, and is now missing the playoffs most likely. You don't want to have your fantasy team mimic the story of the 2025 Ravens right now. By the way, have you been in a guillotine league? Have you tried that?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's the greatest. I'm still alive in one.
You are.
And by the way, this is what I mean with any week. Like I was crushing in the other one. And I had Jonathan Taylor and had a bunch of and then 1 week just
over.
That's over. But one, I'm still alive.
Oh my God. We're doing it this year.
It's really fun.
It is the greatest fantasy game that could possibly be created.
And I also really like best ball only because it's like really fun to draft and then you don't have to think about it. I think you're doing very well.
I am winning our best ball
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah,
the standings.
I know I'm not.
Yeah, Paulie Jukes is way back right now.
Yeah.
I think we're in third.
You guys
We're
are
in
you're in third, but I'm up
yeah.
top and I'm up by 12. And who am I going back and forth with?
I don't know.
It's a guy named Peter.
Is it the guy that takes 8 hours to draft?
Well, I mean, we went back and forth on that front. I stepped into a buzzsaw of complaining about that.
The worst part about those drafts is, and I have such stress, if I go to sleep or if I'm going to sleep, I stay up for hours in case it gets to me.
Yeah.
And then I wake up every hour on the hour. I'm like, I check my phone because I don't want to keep people
I thought
waiting.
You were in London when we were doing this.
Yes,
You were actually like 19 hours ahead of me.
Paul,
Tell everybody,
you're
Rich,
in,
how it works.
You're
how
in sixth,
we get
Paul.
8 hours.
I'm in
per
sixth
pick.
place.
in best ball, yeah.
Yeah.
Right ahead, just ahead, 7 points ahead of John Hamm.
All right, well, that's okay.
That's
good.
As long as you beat Ham.
Yeah.
You know. Paul Rudd here again.
Nothing. My favorite thing to do is just to watch bloopers and watching people
Yeah,
laugh.
so
I can. That's it. I'll go on YouTube and I'll watch news bloopers or whatever it is, and I'll 3 hours goes by and I'm just still.
Well, it's Carell. It strikes me as he'd be the toughest to break, though, right?
He's really, really good at keeping it together.
But
yeah.
he was the first one to break it.
Well, this is interesting. That scene where Will was blind. It was when he started doing it. I was actually weirdly the one who did keep it together, which seldom happens.
Yes.
Steve started laughing first, which he never does, and but the clip that's online is just me laughing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
My God, I would.
But he also, I mean, God, who's Carell? Is it just another comedy?
What's your favorite SNL skit that you've done in all of the times that you've hosted? Do you got one? One that you loved the most that you did?
I don't know if there's one that I don't know if there was one that I loved the most, but I did really like I hosted once in One Direction was the musical guest, and we did a sketch where I was with all of these young kids, and I would just happen to be a huge One Direction fan and know everything about the band and really get in the face of these kids that don't get their trivia right.
Oh, I think I remember that where you're all where the band is coming off stage or something.
I'm just
like
a really overzealous One Direction fan, but I don't, Yeah.
And that's the stuff that gets pitched to you during the week, and you're like, I'm in on that.
That was the only one I went in. I had an idea for a sketch.
Oh, you had the idea.
Yes,
for it.
and I remember pitching it in. I think it was Chris Kelly was one of the writers.
Right.
But they wrote it. But I had this idea that it'd be fun to be a grown up because they were just enormous at the time.
Right. And so being a grown up and just
but being way
big One Direction fan.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So one of the guys in our guillotine league that's really Cooper, my youngest son, is in the guillotine league, and he's survived to this point as well. And it's truly for him, it's like the biggest moment of his young life right now. Every week he thinks every play is going to chop him, and every play that gets him off the guillotine is something that he didn't see coming. And the person who loves to give him the most grief in the text chain, which is the best part about this, is have a text chain.
Yeah, sure.
Is Vinny Pasquantino of Kansas City Royal.
Great.
Have you know Vinny, right? Have you?
I
met
mean,
him?
I'm a fan for sure.
You would love him, and he would love you
hilarious.
as well.
Yeah.
And he goes nonstop at my son about this sort of thing. And it's
so Vinny's still alive.
Vinny's
No, he is
out
not.
now.
But he's still taking time to tease
yeah.
Cooper.
Well, here's what's so great about guillotine leagues is sentences like this. So Cooper needed Hunter Henry to get one more catch on Monday Night Football, and Vinny was on the guillotine. And if Hunter got one catch, and he didn't have a catch from the second quarter, he didn't have one in the third quarter, entered the fourth quarter, and Vinny is just like locking in on Cooper, like, are you nervous? Like sending text, are you nervous? You're nervous? You're nervous? And Cooper was nervous.
Sure.
Hunter Henry gets one catch in the fourth quarter of that Monday night game against the Giants. A celebration breaks out in our living room to the point where it's like, the Yankees win the World Series. And he immediately sends a GIF to Vinny of the moment where Vinny hit a home run but thought he had lost the ball somewhere. And he sends that to Vinny Pasquantino. And I couldn't have been more proud of my son to basically clap back at a Kansas City Royal.
Way to go.
So fun.
Yeah.
I know.
By the way, I just squeaked by in guillotine this week because I thought it was done. I went in, I played Mahomes as my quarterback.
Right.
And he had the worst, outing of his career.
Yes.
And I was going up, I was the guy behind me only needed like 3 points, and he was playing Hurts.
Oh my God!
Lost by 1 point.
Oh no way!
Because of the turnovers.
Because of
All those turnovers.
So we were looking for this from this past game you're talking about.
Yeah.
We've been looking for somebody who was helped by Hurts turning over the ball
I
twice
was.
in the same
It's the
play.
reason I'm still in a guillotine league is because of Jalen Hurts. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're sitting there going, wait a minute. You were probably like everyone else, like, wait, does he lose?
I didn't even
4
watch the
points?
game.
Oh, you didn't
I went
watch
to
it?
sleep. I'm like, if I'm out of it this year, I'm not gonna watch it. And I fell asleep at like 8:30 at night. I think on Monday. Yeah, and so I didn't see anything.
God,
and I woke up. I woke up at like 4 a.m.
Oh, you checked your phone?
I look at my phone. Well, I just saw like, and it was John Schrader texted me.
Yes.
And he said, I can't believe it. That's how I read it. Then I woke up. I'm like, what? And I looked, and I never went back to sleep.
Like a jolt of coffee. It's like your morning coffee.
I'm like, how did this happen?
I love it.
And I thought for sure the scores are going to recalibrate in the morning, and I won't.
Gosh. Wow. Awesome. Come up. Afternoon delight. What's the
Okay, so the story was it was never in the scene.
Okay.
But we were sitting at the news desk because they were doing a lighting setup. I'd been playing, I think, 70s music at base camp or something early that morning.
Right.
Anyway, Steve Carell and I were sitting there, and we were just talking, and that song came up. It had been playing earlier in the day. And the idea was, we should learn that song in 4-part harmony because when this movie comes out and we ever have to, go on Conan or do some show or something, we could sing it. It was never supposed to be the movie. It was a kind of a throwaway idea, but we mentioned it to Adam McKay, and then a week later, we were doing that scene, and Adam says, "You guys should do Afternoon Delight in this scene." I'm like, "What? We were only going to do it for press." He's like, "No, it would work." And so, well, we don't know it. He said, "Well, take 20 minutes." So we went to the side, and we were trying to figure out our parts, and we sang it in the scene. We had like a little, like a little CD player or something in the corner. It was playing really low because we didn't have earwigs or click track or anything. So we were just winging it. We had to take about 20 minutes, and that's how that came about.
And you did that was just one take? That's it?
We might have done it a couple times, but we didn't do it many times. No. And we didn't re-record it.
So that
was it.
Cut
That's it.
print.
Yeah.
Cut print.
Well, then there's a long pause, right? And then you guys are have some conversation, and then it's like afternoon.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're right. Yeah. It might have, and I wonder if it was playing really softly, if we knew when that was coming in, or that was the one part we just could just instinctually know to come in with Afternoon Delight. I don't know.
You're the man.
Rich, you're the best.
Love you, Paul Rudd.
You too.